Welcome back to Telendor Gaming. We're going to continue with Alan Wake 2. So without further ado, let's go ahead and continue. We had just finished the subway station, hunting down the Casey part, and then we got to the end of the part, and we pretty much called that an episode. So now without further ado, let's continue and see where we go from here. We had just saw Nightingale, the Heart, look for Alice, get to the apartment Parliment Tower. It's not the beginning of a part yet, so I don't know how long this is gonna actually be.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
Real quick, before we run on, I just want to make sure I don't accidentally miss a words of power. Apparently I have 2 lights available, based on what's on the right over there, so we can use them as needed. Which is a big open area, huh? Alright, let's go. Okay. Where are we going? Why do we still seem to be going down? I thought we were done with this.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Yeah. What? Why did we just loop? Hold up. Okay, no. So let's go ahead and take this light just in case we need it. Let's head up these stairs.
Parliment Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
This wasn't a thing before.
How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead.
Arthur and the husband. Anyone else hear the phone? One sec. Okay, it's on that side. Okay, I'm coming.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
There it is.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliment Tower? Did you make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Alright, so Parliament Tower, yeah?
Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Okay, I was like, where'd my leg go? Only because, in case, you know, words of power. Don't want to miss any. Okay. Okay. Initiation 3, Haunting. Okay, so no, this is still part of the
Alice's
first
photo
part.
equipment.
Nice.
Set to go off when the door opens.
Oh, there's a door over here.
Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
Haunting.
Alice.
Pick photos for exhibition poster.
This is a photo of Scratch.
Hmm.
How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Alright.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
Video art document on screen multi. Focal point of the dark place. I wonder.
Alice's video camera. No
Locate
memory
the
card
memory card.
inside.
Is that what I'm looking for here? Part 1.
Alice's memory card.
Okay. The game to real graphics is amazing.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Alright. Dark Place, the Art of Alice. Wait.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
I know this is relatively a quick episode 2, but this episode is haunting, which we got a bit of a memory thing from Alice. Nice use of recording. Did that. She's haunted by Alan, and Alan seems like a monster at times, I guess, or it's not him. This whole thing is psychological. Yeah. And then he gets teleported into story of Alice Wake, went into the writer's room where he sees, I guess, himself shot in the head. But then the darkness comes and enters his being, and that's how the part finishes. So in the next episode, we will figure out more about what's going on, specifically with Alan. If you are having fun, at some point, by the way, he has to wash up on a beach and run into Saga. Because this whole thing triggered, this whole playing as Alan triggered from them together and him remembering. So, yeah. There's that as well. So, if you're having fun, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, stay true to yourselves, take care of yourselves, and I look forward to catching you in the next episode. Take care, everyone, and goodbye.